everybody, it's Tox from critshappen.com. Thanks for watching and welcome back. We're here with a special dog barking. We're here with a special Gen Con preview. I'm here with NinjaZach, my son, who many of you may know if you follow us on Twitter and Facebook. NinjaZach helps a ton in playtesting our games from a kid's perspective. And you play a lot of games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like a lot of games. So you're 9, you're about to be 10, and what's your birthday present for when you turn 10?
I'm going to Gen Con!
That's right, he gets to go to Gen Con. He's very excited about this. So you went to PAX South. That was your first kind of big convention. And now we're going to Gen Con. So obviously I'm going. I'll be there for Arcane Wonders and doing all of our stuff in our booth. We're going to have a lot of stuff going on. We've got Mage Wars Academy, which I really think is going to completely revolutionize Mage Wars. Really excited about showing that off. We've got Onitama, we've got Royals we're going to be demoing as well. Academy will be for sale, Onitama and Royals will not. So we have a lot happening at the booth. We're going to be demoing those games, getting them ready for later this year. Now, we have a big thing. What are you excited about?
I'm excited for me and Daddy's game called Firefly Shiny Dice.
That's right, Firefly Shiny Dice. So it hasn't really been put on any of the things, but I've been told that Upper Deck is going to have it at Gen Con. And I'm really excited about it. I've seen the dice, I've held the dice, they're beautiful. I'm shocked at how great they are because we got them on the first pass and they just look gorgeous. And I'm biased, of course, but I mean, I love our game. I think we did a really good job with it. So I really hope that the Firefly fans really enjoy it and have a really good time with it. And that'll be at Gen Con. We're really cool, actually, and you don't know this yet. Summer Glau, the girl who plays River from the TV show and the movie, is going to be there at Gen Con. So it might be a good opportunity to maybe get her to autograph the game, too, which would be pretty cool. But we've got a lot going on. So we're going to do True Dungeon, which is going to be really fun. If anyone's never done True Dungeon before, that's really cool. You get to actually be a character and get to go through all the different things in the dungeon. It's kind of like a live action role-playing game, but not really LARPing. It's like completely different. So it's really fun. We did it last year, and you're going to come in, you're going to go with us. Haven't quite decided on classes yet, but apparently we're going to bring our barking dogs, and they'll have fun with us. So there's a lot also of events going on. One of the ones that I'm actually a part of is going to be Friday night. It's called the Battle of the Board Game Networks, and myself and several other reviewers are going to get together and duke it out. And I'm really excited about that. Myself, Marty Cannell from Rolling Dice and Taking Names, and Joel Eady from Drive Thru Reviews are going to be part of a team, and we're going to take down Lance Mixter and a bunch of scrubs. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of trash talk. There's going to be a lot of craziness. There's going to be a lot of game playing and a lot of interaction. So if you like reviewers, if you like other guys out there, other girls that are doing things like we do, Rhiannon Ox from Spooning Meeples, Tiffany Ralph from the One Tar, things like that, come by, check it out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really good time. And then there's a lot of games coming out. There's a lot of games coming out. So I've made a list here of some of the things that I'm excited about, and I want to talk about them just really quickly and run through, give you an idea of what I'm looking forward to at Gen Con. And you chime in here because there's going to be one or two that I think you're going to really like. Although you might want to sit up. You just keep sliding down. All right. So first up is Heroes Wanted, the Stuff of Legend. This is kind of an expansion and a follow-up to Heroes Wanted from Action Phase Games. If you have not played Heroes Wanted, go play it. Shame on you. It's a great game. In my opinion, it's the best superhero game on the market. I love it. I really, from the moment I first played it at BGG-Con a couple of years ago, demoing it, playing it when it finally came out through Kickstarter, I just absolutely love it. So definitely go by Action Phase Games. They're a great company. Nick and Travis are wonderful guys, and just really, really good stuff that they're putting out. So Stuff of Legend looks really good. The next one is one that I think you're going to like, and I actually think is going to be one of the biggest hits of the convention, and that's Dice City by AEG. Dice City looks right up the alley of people who like Nations, the dice game, and things like that. Resource management, dice rolling, manipulation, all those things, but it's got beautiful looking artwork, and just the full package. AEG does a great job of just packaging a game completely. So Dice City looks really cool. That's one I'm really looking forward to. Another one coming out from AEG, which I'm really excited about, is a sequel or an expansion to Valley of the Kings. And this one's called Valley of the Kings Afterlife. Now, you haven't played this one yet. Valley of the Kings is a surprise to me. Valley of the Kings was a very small deck building game that went under the radar from AEG. It is a great deck building game. It's actually very innovative, and I really, really enjoy it. It's probably one of my 5 favorite deck building games, which is saying something because there's a ton of deck building games on the market. What's your favorite deck building game?
My favorite deck building game is Legendary.
Legendary, nice. Okay, that's pretty good. Usually I was going to think you would say the DC deck building game, but Legendary is pretty solid, so that's a really good choice. You can see he's growing as he gets older, which is kind of cool. Who's your favorite superhero in Marvel Legendary?
My favorite superhero in Marvel Legendary is Hulk.
Hulk's pretty cool. Hulk smash, right? Does a lot of damage, but he's pretty fun, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so on the line of expansions, and this is something interesting, I think that Gen Con's going to have a lot of expansions. Castles of Mad King Ludwig Secrets is coming out. And that is a game, you haven't played this one yet, but this is like a resource management, well, not resource management, it's more kind of because money's your resource. I don't even know what to call it. It's tile placement, but it's like some payments and draftings. Castles of Mad King Ludwig is a really fun game, and unfortunately, I really, really badly want the Polish edition because it looks beautiful compared to the American edition I have, but it's a really fun game. So Secrets looks really, really good to go along with that as well. We've played this one. New York 1901. This is from Blue Orange Games. I picked up a copy at Origins. I cannot say enough about this game. It's like Tetris, Blockus, and my phone all at once went off at the same time. It's like Tetris, Blockus, and a little bit of Ticket to Ride all got combined into one big thing. And I really, really like New York 1901. I would definitely recommend check it out. It's, in my opinion, a really great game with 3 players. With 4 players, it gets a little tight in terms of like area control, but really, really enjoy it 2 and 3 players. Let's see, more expansions. This is one of your favorite games, Takenoko. So Takenoko Chibis, or Chibis, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that word. I'm terrible at it. But anything Takenoko, he loves. It's like, that was like the first game that he fell in love with. We have the collector's edition, the big one with the giant panda. Antoine was nice enough to sign it. You're a great guy. Thank you, dude. I love you. But Takenoko, the expansion here, looks really cool. It's very small, but adds a lot of new things to it, and it's Takenoko. I mean, the art's beautiful, the gameplay's simple, it's a lot of fun. That's probably going to be a huge winner, right? Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do in Takenoko?
My favorite thing in Takenoko to do is eat the bamboo. Eat
the bamboo, that's right. That's all he does is eat the bamboo. And you win a lot. A lot of the times you win. So it's a lot of fun. Velada Chivadal has a new game coming out. And this one I got to play at Dice Tower Con. It was my favorite game of Dice Tower Con. And I played a lot of games at Dice Tower Con. It's called Codenames. And it's a word game. And anyone could play it. Your age could play it. My age could play it. Grandpa's age could play it. Anyone's age could play it. It is a great word game, and if you do not get the chance to see Codenames for Czech Games editions at Gen Con, you're going to miss out. I would highly recommend to check this game out. It is super fun. We started off one night where it was just 2 versus 2, and by the end of it, it was like 8 versus 8. We had so many people around us. It's a very socially engaging game. It invites people like, whoa, what are you doing? What's going on? Why are y'all laughing and going crazy? Really, really good word game, Codenames. Very excited about that one. The Village Crone. I'm really excited about this one. The Village Crone is from Fireside Games. So if you know Fireside Games, you know Justin DeWitt. Bears, they've done Dead Panic, they've done Castle Panic. You love Castle Panic. Yeah. You like Dead Panic, but you really love Castle Panic. Yeah. And we've been playing the new one, the Dark Titan, right? Yeah. Which is super hard. That guy is so hard to beat. But the Village Crone is actually designed by Justin's wife, Anne-Marie, who is a wonderful person. Justin's wonderful too, don't get me wrong. But the Village Crone looks really, really, really good. It's resource management, spell casting, Salem Witch Time, really, really cool, and very unique art style. I really think this is going to be the game that while already Fireside is a very successful company, I really think this is going to be the game that kind of turns the corner for them to where they're more than just looked at as the Panic company. A lot of people look at them as just the Dead Panic or Castle Panic or Wizard's Tower and things like that. And they're successful. Bears has been very fun as well, but I really think... Oh, they also have Bloodsuckers. I always forget Bloodsuckers. That's like a vampire game. But the Village Crone, I think, is really going to turn the corner for them. And I'm really, really excited to see that one. I've gotten glimpses of it, but I've never played it. But I've seen it, and I'm really excited about that one. Okay, the next one, this is funny. This is from Gale Force 9, and people are going to laugh at me, and that's fine. But one of my guilty pleasures is wrestling, like professional wrestling or professional acting or professional throwing, whatever you want to call it. But WWE Superstar Showdown is a board game coming out by Gale Force 9, and quite frankly, if you played the Firefly board game from them, which I know you haven't because it's like super long, the Firefly board game is like ridiculously thematically involved, and I really think that's going to come out in this as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. Apparently my phone is really going off and somebody really wants to talk to me, so I'll have to figure that out in a second. Comics, or comics. I don't know how you say this one. Yeah, I know. We have this one. We've played this one. It came out at Essen, I think, last year. CO-MIX. This one's going to be really interesting. It's a storytelling game for comic books, right? Which is what comic books do, right? However, instead of just making it up, you have a hand of cards and you actually make a panel or a page of panels of comics. I'm really it's really innovative and I'm very excited about that one. So definitely recommend checking out comics or comics. Let's see. Imperial Settlers, the Atlanteans kind of goes without saying. Imperial Settlers is one of my favorite games. The Atlanteans are super cool. I love everything that Portal is doing with this game. The Why Can't We Be Friends expansion was really cool. The artwork's really cool. Atlantean, I mean, just it's cool plus cool, which is super cool, right? Yeah, it's cool plus cool, super cool. Okay, another game that is coming out from Portal Games that I'm really excited about is Tides of Time. That is a 2-player drafting game. It's a card game. I got a chance to play this at Dice Tower Con. I played it twice. Really enjoyed it. I was a little worried about 2-player drafting and how that would really work, but it came out really good. I'm really excited about that one. And that should be a pretty low price point too. So I'm sure Portal's going to get a lot of my money there. Let's see. What else? Oh, yours. The one that you're really excited about. Survive Space Attack from Stronghold Games, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you love Survive, right?
Yeah.
That's like one of your favorite games. What do you like best about Survive?
The thing I like best about Survive is that you can get eaten and anything could happen to you.
That's true. It is anything can happen to you. Let's see. So there's sea monsters, there's sharks, there's whales, there's dolphins, there's octopuses, or octopi, depending on if you have the expansions or not, which we do. But it's really cool because they're taking this game that's been very popular for a very long time and putting it into space. So we haven't really read that much about it, but we do know, space, right? So
yeah.
There's probably going to be meteors or maybe space monsters, aliens. You think there'll be aliens?
Yes, yeah. Definitely aliens.
Definitely aliens, yeah. So we're really looking forward to Survive Space Attack. That one's going to be really fun. And then the last one is one that I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's not going to be for sale at Gen Con, and I'm kind of reserving my judgment until I get a chance to check it out. But it's the Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers, or actually I guess it's called Arena of the Planeswalkers, which is their board game. So Magic board game. We'll have to see how that works. It's got elements of HeroScape in it, which looks really cool, but it also doesn't, I don't know, there's certain things in it that are kind of throwing up red flags to me, so we'll have to see how it works out. But, I mean, it's Hasbro and it's WotC, so they're probably going to do really good with it, so we'll see how it works out. So we're looking forward to checking that out, too. So, that's 14-something different games that we just ran through. That's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot of things to look at Gen Con, so we're going to be really busy. So I guess, in short, we look forward to seeing you at Gen Con. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Come by our booth and see us. We'll be at booth 741, or at least I will. I don't know how often you'll be at the booth. You'll probably be running You'll probably be running around with Mommy spending a lot of money, right?
Not too much.
I like that. There you go. Not too much money. So, but come by, say hi. If you see NinjaZach, say hi. He'll like that. And we're looking forward to having a good time at Gen Con. So until we see you next time, keep rolling those dice.
We hope they're all crits.